Ever wondered if you could enjoy an amazing Outback Steakhouse meal essentially for free? Well, if you've got a gift card, you're halfway there. All you need is a few clicks to check that balance online, so let's dive right into this explainer and figure out exactly how to verify your funds, giving you total peace of mind before you even step foot in the restaurant. Whether you were just gifted a card recently or you literally just found one hiding in the back of your wallet, navigating the digital balance check is way easier than you might think.
We are kicking things off by tapping into that awesome anticipation of a great steakhouse dinner. You got to ask yourself the crucial question: are your dining funds actually secure and ready to go? Think about it for a second. If you're trying to take advantage of promotional events, or maybe you're celebrating a big birthday or anniversary, knowing your exact gift card balance ahead of time is just incredibly advantageous. It's the difference between stressing over the bill and confidently ordering that extra appetizer or dessert without a second thought.
Okay, here is our roadmap for today's explainer. We'll start with before you dine, walk through a step-by-step online lookup, cover where can you use it, look at troubleshooting legacy cards, go over lost cards and replacements, and finally wrap up with best practices and security.
All right, Section 1, Before You Dine, Preparing for Your Prepaid Meal.
So I really want to emphasize here that your gift card is a prepaid asset. Confirming its exact value prevents any of those awkward, unexpected hiccups when the check finally arrives. Because honestly, there is nothing worse than confidently handing over a card, expecting it to cover $100, only to find out it has, $5 left on it from a trip you took 2 years ago? Yeah, checking your balance before you dine puts you completely in control of the transaction. Moving on to Section 2, Step-by-Step Online Lookup, Navigating the Official Digital Portal. Okay, there is a super simple 3-step process to instantly access your funds via the automated digital database. First off, whether you are using a desktop or just scrolling on your mobile browser, you need to access the official website. You can usually find the gift card section linked right down in the footer of Outback.com. And hey, it is absolutely crucial that you navigate only to the official Bloomin' Brands or Outback portals. You really want to avoid any unofficial or phishing websites that are just out there trying to steal your card data. Once you're securely on the real page, you simply input the required info. Now to do this, you'll need to extract specific digital verification credentials right from your card. You're looking for a 19-digit card number, which based on industry standards usually kicks off with a 310 or 603. Next, you'll need your 4-digit PIN, which essentially acts as your security code. If you've got a physical plastic card, just flip it over and gently scratch off the security foil to reveal that PIN. Or if you're working with an e-gift card, this info is prominently displayed right inside the delivery email. Once you hit submit, the portal securely verifies your credentials, sometimes using behind-the-scenes CAPTCHA or verification processes just to prevent fraud, and boom, it instantly displays your available funds. Let's look at Section 3, Where can you use it? Exploring the Bloomin' Brands network. Now this is pretty cool. Your card actually unlocks a whole family of sister brands across the United States. Since Outback's parent company is Bloomin' Brands, that exact same 19-digit card number works interchangeably at Carrabba's, Bonefish Grill, and even Fleming's Prime Steakhouse. This cross-brand network is fantastic because it gives you a tremendous amount of flexibility in how you choose to manage and spend those funds. But we definitely need to look out for some common pitfalls and exceptions where the card just won't be accepted. For instance, your gift card balance absolutely cannot be used to pay for server gratuity, so keep that in mind for your tips. Also, if you happen to be traveling, you won't be able to use it at airport restaurant locations or branded food trucks. Oh, and there are even a couple of specific legacy Carrabba's franchises on Kirby and Voss Streets down in Houston, Texas that are excluded. So just keep those exceptions in your back pocket. Which brings us to Section 4, Troubleshooting Legacy Cards. When your card lacks a PIN. All right, so some of you might actually hit a roadblock online if you happen to be holding a legacy card. If your card number or PIN is somehow unreadable, or maybe you have an older physical card that was issued without a 4-digit PIN entirely, the automated online portal will simply reject it. A card without a PIN cannot be checked online, and it can't be used for online or in-app ordering either. For these legacy cards, you literally have to physically bring the card into a restaurant to be swiped and validated by a server at their point-of-sale system. Now, for those of you who prefer a manual route, or if you're getting weird error messages with the standard card, the customer service contact form is an excellent troubleshooting option. It does require a little patience and specific details, like your purchase location, but it works. You just head over to the Outback website, fill out a digital form with your name, email, the 19-digit number, and where you bought it. Real customer support agents manage this queue, so you will need to give them up to 2 business days to get back to you with your balance. Let's pivot to Section 5, Lost Cards and Replacements, Navigating the Safety Net. Okay, what if you've lost your card entirely? While the official terms sound incredibly strict, literally stating the card has no replacement value if lost or stolen, what's actually really interesting is that the corporate gift card team does have a formal review process, provided you have proof of purchase. So, if tragedy strikes, don't lose hope immediately, as long as you kept your receipts.
Depending on exactly where you bought the card, you'll need to follow one of two distinct paths to trigger a fraud mitigation review. If you bought it directly online, you're going to contact the Biotab support team with your original order confirmation number. But if you picked it up off a physical rack at a grocery store or maybe inside an actual Outback, you'll need to scan that original receipt and email it over to the Bloomin' Brands gift card team along with your full mailing address and the card number if you still have it.
If you go this route, you'll definitely need to set a calendar reminder and just be patient. This back-end review process is thorough, and it takes nearly a month, about 3 to 4 weeks to complete. The corporate team has to investigate the card's entire activity history before they can safely authorize and mail out a physical replacement to you.
Wrapping things up with Section 6, Best Practices and Security, Safeguarding Your Digital Dining Funds. Do yourself a favor and jot this down. This is the official Bloomin' Brands customer service number you will absolutely want to call for any immediate balance or support needs. If you don't feel like checking online, you can always dial this automated number to get your balance read right out to you instantly. It's a fantastic tool to just have saved in your phone.
The core takeaway here is that staying secure means protecting your 19-digit number and PIN exactly as you would a $50 bill. As a quick final disclaimer, always make sure you are checking your balance directly on official Outback or Bloomin' Brands platforms. Never enter your card details into weird third-party sites that promise to magically check your balance for you. Those are almost always designed to scrape your information. So set up a quick reminder to check your balance a day before your reservation, safeguard that PIN, and you'll be in great shape.
So, now that you know exactly how to manage and securely verify your Outback Steakhouse gift card balance, the only hard part left is deciding what to actually order. Are you treating yourself to a perfectly cooked steak or diving into a classic bloomin' onion tonight? Thanks for joining me for this explainer. Get out there, put that gift card to work, and most importantly, enjoy your meal.